Hello everyone, and welcome to our lesson for today. For today's lesson, we will be looking at the second part of getting to know letters. So let's get started.
Materials.
You will need paper and pencil for our lesson today. If you have that lined paper, go ahead and grab that. If you don't, any paper will work just fine. We have 3 learning targets for our lesson today. The first target says, I can search for letters in a familiar text or poem, the letters K and Y. Our second target says, I can identify the name and sound for the letters K and Y. And our last target says, I can follow directions for writing the letters K and Y.
Read aloud.
We are going to listen to our poem, Can a Yak Jump Again today? Follow along as I read through. Kangaroo went out to play, jumping up and down all day. Yak wanted to jump up too, but all he could do was stay there, glued. Yak looked down at his feet. His face turned red like a beet. Up jumped Kangaroo in the park. Yak stayed still and watched till dark. We are going to read the poem one more time. And anytime you hear or you see a letter K and Y, I want you to touch your nose. Anytime you see those letters or you hear those sounds that we just learned. Ready? Kangaroo went out to play, jumping up and down all day. Yak wanted to jump up too, but all he could do was stay there, glued. Yak looked down at his feet. His face turned red like a beet. Up jumped Kangaroo in the park. Yak stayed still and watched till dark. Nice job touching your nose for all those Y and K letters. Now I'm going to read the poem one more time. And I want you to notice all of the K's and Y's that we see in our poem. So just watch closely as I read again. Ready? Kangaroo went out to play, jumping up and down all day. Yak wanted to jump up too, but all he could do was stay there glued. Yak looked down at his feet. His face turned red like a beet. Up jumped Kangaroo in the park. Yak stayed still and watched till dark.
Sounds.
Let's say our letter sound chant to help us remember those letter sounds that we've just learned. Remember, the key words that we're going to say are the key words to helping unlock the sound that we hear. They're the keys to unlocking the K and the Y sound. Are you ready for the letter chant? I want you to repeat them after me. K, k, kangaroo. K, k, kangaroo. Y, y, yak. Y, y, yak. Nice work with your letter sound chant.
Writing.
Today, we're going to learn how to write the letters K and Y. But first, we're going to skywrite them. Let's practice. I want you to watch as I write them first and say the sound, and then you'll practice after me. Ready? Watch. K. K. You try. Right. K. K. Now let's try the lowercase k. Watch first. K. K. You try. Now let's try the uppercase Y. Watch first.
Y. Y.
You try.
Y. Y.
Now let's do our lowercase y. Watch first.
Y. Y.
You try. Good.
Y. Y.
Nice work with your skywriting. Now let's try with pencil and paper. We're going to start with our uppercase K first. Watch, and we'll practice together. We're going to take our pencil and we're going to drag it all the way down, starting at the headline, dragging it down all the way to the foot line. Then we're going to come back to the belly line and push it up to the headline, then come back to the belly line and push it down to the foot line. And we've made the uppercase K. Now let's try the lowercase k. We're going to put our pencil at the headline, drag it all the way down to the foot line, then come just a little bit below the belly line, slant it in, touching that line at the bottom, and then push it back out and touching that foot line. And we've made the lowercase k. Now let's try the uppercase y. Starting again at the headline, slanting it down and touching the belly line, pushing it back up and touching the headline, come back to the belly line and make a straight line down to the foot line. Now let's try the lowercase y. Starting at the belly line, slant it down to the foot line, come back to the belly line, and slant it all the way down past the foot line to the tail line. And we've just made our lowercase y. Nice work with your handwriting practice.
Closing reflection.
When we write the lowercase y, how can we remember where to start? Yes, we'll remember to start at the belly line, right there in the middle. Nice job. Keep up the good work writing the letters K and Y. Thanks for joining me today and helping to write the letters K and Y. I hope you learned a lot, and I will see you next time. Bye.